Welcome back. Thought I'd do a little thrift haul because I've been busy collecting pieces for my autumn wardrobe. Everything is going to be from Vinted, mainly Depop or charity shops. So it's a proper secondhand haul. First being these pair of sunglasses. These are from Vinted. I'm actually going to start with all the things from Vinted and do it that way. Vinted is just my favorite place to go and get everything. And honestly, the more you use it and you start searching for things and liking things, that suggested for you algorithm, the bit that's on the homepage, is insane. Every single thing from Vinted in this haul I have bought because it was on that suggested for you bit. Like, it just knows me so well. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. I said in my last video, my autumn trends I love video, about my love for blacked out bigger sunglasses, and I've been on the hunt and I kind of struggle with sunnies because of my head size. They just often look a bit weird on me, and I took a gamble with these because obviously I couldn't try them on before I bought them, and they're a success. They're from the brand Sonia Rykel, I think is how you'd say it. Firstly, this case is amazing. It's really fun and I love this brand. It's been one of my favorite brands to have a nosy at on Vinted at the moment, and I have a Sonia Rykel vintage piece of my mum's I love, and the quality has really lasted, so I had good faith in her accessories as well. I love these. I love the stripe detail. It definitely drew me into getting them. It just adds like a little something extra, and there's also a little diamante on the edge of the glasses arm there. You definitely can't see it unless you're looking up close, but these are honestly perfect. I love them. They have that 2000 shape to them. Next accessory I got are my new favorite pair of shoes. I definitely have mentioned these on vlogs before, so if you're a regular, this is going to be no surprise. It is my new favorite ballet flats. They're from the brand Kennel and Schmeiner, I think is how you would say it. You guys know my struggle with ballet flats. I can't walk in them because of my high arch, and I found that getting ones that have elastic all the way along the side is the only way that I can wear them, and these are perfect for that. The elastic is really stretchy, really comfortable. I obviously bought them because they're covered in studs. I am obsessed with these. They are so fun. They feel so 2010s rock star girlfriend indie sleeves kind of vibes, to be honest, and I'm loving this color. It actually goes with so much in my wardrobe. I've mainly been wearing them with low-waisted baggy jeans. This next piece has been something I bought months ago and I've just really struggled to style it, and I was gonna sell it on my Vinted, but I tried it on for the sake of this video just to see, and the way I styled it I think made me think that I need to keep it. I've always loved this picture from, I think it was Grey Room shop, with the long sleeve, the drop waist dress. I've been on the hunt for this exact dress or something similar ever since they posted those pictures, and it's just really, really hard to find. And typing in drop waist dresses, sheer drop waist dresses on Vinted, like, you're not gonna get the results you want. But this is an old All Saints dress that got suggested for me on my homepage, and it definitely has elements of that. Like, if this was long sleeved, it would literally be that dress. Love the color of it. I really love the ruffle, messy loose thread details on the skirt and on the neckline. It's such a fun piece. Are we surprised? All Saints makes the best stuff. You guys know All Saints is one of my favorite brands to find secondhand. This is kind of awkward though, because the low waist, the drop waist, sorry, falls so low that half your bum is out. So it's very awkward with underwear, and I was trying on like booty shorts in the summertime to wear with it, which just looked really strange, but I think I cracked the code by wearing some really bright underwear like I did in the try on. My bra's from Fruity Booty and the bottoms are from Understated, I think it's called. I just got these. Love the color of them. They don't exactly match, but I think they match enough, and it kind of works for that like mismatched bright underwear look. And I think for festivals it'll be fun to do different bikini short sets underneath and things like that. I just wish the drop waist was a couple centimeters higher, and then I would actually be wearing this like every week because I love it, but it's just like awkward length, you know? I actually need to go through all of my baggy jeans because at this point I have way too many. These are old Miss 60. I'm obsessed with all the rips. That is the main reason I got them. There's rips everywhere and I really love that. I would love to get a pair of jeans or upcycle ones I already own with even more rips and like proper slits at the knees where you can really see your skin through it. I think they look so good. Anyway, the wash on these is really, really nice. They're meant to be low-waisted as well, so there's no awkward bulging around the crotch. Like, it all just makes sense. I think this is my favorite piece in the haul. this jacket, this mint denim jacket. I'm obsessed with this. This is old Zadig and Voltaire. I didn't even know that they did pieces like this. This feels so not like them from the pieces that I see that they do. Obsessed with the color, obsessed with the denim fabric, obsessed with the crop sleeves. I normally hate crop sleeves on jackets, and it's really taken me a while to get used to wearing them, but something about it on this, I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's more fitted, it just like makes sense. And I actually think I wouldn't like it as much if it was full sleeve length. Like, I think the sleeve length works perfectly, and I just love it. It's one of my favorite pieces ever. So this next piece is one that I've also shown in recent videos, and it's the little layered top from the brand Majestic. I've since tried to find other similar tops by this brand on Vinted. I found like a couple. The rest is not really the same vibe, and I'd love it if they did this in different versions, different colors. I also detached the two tops. It has made like a little rip in the white one, but it's fine. I like that because I can wear them separately. I think they both work separately so well. They work so well together as well. I've been after properly sheer cotton loose fitting tops like this all summer, and they're actually really hard to find to get like the color you want and the fabric as well. I bought some in the past which in the pictures listed look like it would be this kind of fabric, but then when they arrive they're more of like a crepe, slightly rougher see-through fabric, or they're not even see-through enough. Like, it's so hard to gauge when you're buying secondhand online sometimes. But yeah, these are perfect. I obviously was drawn into the fact that it's got the neon orange stripe at the bottom. That was the selling point for me, and I know we're only at the start of autumn, but I'm so excited for festival season next year and to wear this with some little booty shorts, a fun bikini top underneath, some buckle boots, a tool belt. Like, I think this is such a good staple. This season I've really tried to perfect my coats and jackets. I feel like I always struggle every winter with finding ones that actually feel comfy, actually keep me warm, and I feel like I've actually really perfected them this time around. There's 3 jackets in this haul. I think since my hair has become a little bit more of like a creamy blonde, I've been really excited by the idea of wearing a more like white and cream leather jacket. I used to have a cream one a few years ago, and I felt like it really washed me out, so I don't really know what the psychology is behind that one versus this one. This jacket is really high quality. It's made really well, and I feel like there's military inspired elements with the button placements and like the shoulder details. I love the high neck. That's obviously what drew me in. You guys know I love a little turtleneck detail on any type of coat and jacket, and all the zips. It's really fun. It has one flaw, which is just a personal issue, and I need to get over it. A lot of leather jackets have to have gaping and like slits on the back to give you like movement, and it makes sense, right, guys? We all know what it looks like. I remember when my friend got a vintage jacket years ago and we all bullied her. Like, as a joke, we bullied her for her vagina jacket. It's the only flaw of this coat. And I was joking with Ruby about this detail in jackets the other day, and like, here I am. Is it embarrassing? What do you guys think of that? Is it something silly I should just get over? I don't know, it just freaks me out a little bit. I've got a couple hats. The first one being this camo one. I love this one, guys. I got it right at the end of summer, right in time for Lost Village Festival. And I only wore it on one of the nights, on the first night, which is such a waste because it's such a festival hat to me, and I really wish I wore it more. I love the shape of it. It was exactly what I wanted. It also came with these little skull studs on the side, which just added such a nice little detail. And I added my vintage badge on the side. I love adding badges to hats, and especially hats like this. I think it really suits this vibe. It's also clearly secondhand. Like, it's very lived in, grubby, a bit scratched. It's quite faded, and I think that again like adds to the vibe, and I like that. I'm pretty sure this is John Lewis by the font on the label, and it is a kids section piece, 9 to 13 years. Yeah, this is great, and I think if you have a small head as well, go to the kids section. Second hat that I got, I've shown you guys this before. It is my little weird accessorized Baker Boy hat. I remember also the picture of it. I was like, this hat could either be terrible or one of the best things I've ever bought. I don't know which one that really falls into, but I think it's pretty cool. It's such a weird little Baker Boy shape. It really feels like I'm dressing up as Kelsey from High School Musical in the best way. I swear all my stuff gets creased so easily after I steam it. Like, I spent ages steaming this and now it's got loads of creases in it. Anyway, this piece is a American vintage long sleeve. It kind of feels like an elevated basic because of the shape of it, the V-neck. It cuts really nicely. I think the shape is so flattering. I feel really cozy in it. The sleeves are also really long. It's also slightly sheer, so again, again, I can wear like fun, colourful bras underneath and it shows through and it feels a little bit more playful. Like it feels like the kind of basic top I could wear out on like a girls' night or to a date or something and wear a cute bra underneath that's kind of on show, and it's not just like I'm wearing any old white long sleeve, if you know what I mean. It feels kind of elevated in my mind. I've never had anything from American Vintage, and I think this was like 20 quid, maybe 25 quid. So obviously a fraction of what I would have paid for this to get it new. And I feel like if you want to get high quality basics, just get designer brands pieces on places like Vinted, because you can just obviously get it for steals and the quality is so nice. Like this fabric is amazing, it's so soft, and if I want to get more basics like this, I definitely will be looking up American Vintage on Vinted because I'm so happy with this. These trousers feel like one of my favorite finds I've ever found this year, purely for the fact that it opened my eyes up to this brand. It's Seven of All Mankind, and I said this in a vlog about how in the past like few months I felt like I heard people talk about this brand online. I was like, what is this brand? Like I've kind of heard of it before, don't really know what it's about. And then these jeans just came up on my For You page on Vinted and I was like, oh, they're actually quite nice and the quality looks really good. They're a really bougie brand. And since I got these, I've seen so many people do ads for the brand at the moment on Instagram, and it feels like they're having a bit of a resurgence again. I love them. I love that they're fitted, they're kind of flared. Would you call this a bootleg shape? I'm not really sure. They're a corduroy fabric in this really nice browny purpley colorway, and I think it's such an autumnal color because of that. And I don't have any bottoms in this shade in my wardrobe, and I've really been wanting to get more fitted jeans as I now love them again. And before I used to be such a hater of like the slimmer fitting jeans, but now I love them and I've been wearing them with boots and heels. This is another one of the jackets that I picked up. This one is Old French Connection. It's this really nice wool high neck coat. Again, I think my criteria at the moment for coats and jackets is like, does it have a high neck and some kind of button fastening at the top? I love that you can wear it done up. I can tuck all my hair into it. Feels very dramatic. And you know what? Without being cringe, it kind of feels like a model off-duty jacket to me, and like wearing it with some black trousers, some black sunnies, a black bag, some black boots, like strutting around. That's what it feels like to me. The only annoying thing about a jacket like this, I feel like fluff and hairs stick to it, and it really is quite obvious when there's like stuff stuck on like a wool coat, in my opinion. And I know it's such a silly thing, but it's definitely something I think about when I'm out. I'm like, oh my god, like my hair's shed all over it, and is it really fluffy and things like that. But maybe because of that, it's just a better jacket for me to wear at nighttime where it doesn't look as obvious. It's also really difficult to clean. I'm pretty sure it's dry clean only. Yeah, it's dry clean only, and I've just been spending too much money at the dry cleaners this year. I actually just can't. It's so expensive. I've got a couple pieces from Depop, and in my autumn trends video I mentioned how I bought a couple vintage graphic tees, definitely inspired by No Girl. I love this. I really love the green trim and how it matches the font on the front. There's also a graphic on the back which is really nice. The fit is really good. The fabric of single stitch vintage t-shirts is just unmatched. Like it's so buttery soft on your skin. Again, I love that they're a little bit sheer, so you can, if you want to, like wear a fun bra underneath. The way that it falls perfectly with my vintage baggy jeans. Now that I'm thinking about it, the two that I bought are so similar, because this is also white with a green graphic. Okay, whatever. Guys, this was too funny not to get. It says I can't find my camouflage net. You guys know I love wearing camo. I love wearing camo. I love wearing khaki. The fit is really nice. Again, I was worried about what it was going to look like when it arrived just by the sizing on the listing, but it's perfect. I really love it. The fabric feels amazing. Like it's just 10 out of 10. Do you think I want to do a little bit of a DIY on this piece though? And I really need your opinions if it's worth me doing it or not. There was this picture on No Girl of this graphic tee with the v-neck, and I thought I want to do that. I don't think the graphic goes down that low to give exactly that kind of v-neck as they have in that picture, but I think I could definitely do something. I also really love t-shirts like that have been cut up where there's like a flap when you do the v-neck, if that makes sense. There's like a fold of fabric just like loosely there. I really love that look. Also obsessed with this TikTok of this girl that upcycled her white t-shirt. I was kind of thinking I could do that on this one, but I don't know if doing two cuts on the same piece could be too much and I could end up regretting that. And I love the graphic on this, that maybe it's not worth this up. I also worry with her DIY, obviously that's a lot of loose fabric. There's a lot of like room for it stretching over time, especially as you put it in the washing machine. And I don't know if I would want to do that on a piece that I love, because I love this graphic so much. So I think maybe I should just stick with doing the V-neck for now on this one. Honestly, even if you all tell me not to do it, I'm probably gonna do it, because now I've got it in my head. I'm like, I really want to do it. And we are ending this video on a few charity shop finds. The first one being one of the most exciting things in this haul. I have really been obsessed with leather jackets with fur details and finding fur little shrugs that I can detach and put on different pieces. I went into the charity shop to look for homeware pieces and I saw this and I was like, I have to try it on. Tried it on and I thought, I have to buy it. It is this old Topshop fitted leather jacket with the detachable brown fur trim. To me, this feels like a very 2010s Topshop piece, and it's got the classic black Topshop label, so I feel like it could have been in the 2010s. If anyone has any idea of maybe when this came out, let me know in the comments. It's really nice and fitted, perhaps maybe a size too small where I feel like slightly restricted in it, but it's kind of good. It will kind of act like a really nice fitted jacket that becomes the top, you know? Sometimes you want to go somewhere and like the outerwear is the outfit. Also, it's so thick. I know it's going to keep me so warm. Oh, also it's not even leather, it's fake leather, but it feels really warm. I love that all of the zips have the little tassels and like ties off of them. That's just a nice subtle detail. I really love the crinkles in the leather as well. I also been wanting and looking for like simple black leather jackets like this on Vinted, especially old All Saints ones. I think they're just so classic, you really can't go wrong. And the fact that I stumbled across this one at the charity shop, I think it was like 25 quid. I'll take that. I think that's great. And it comes with the fur trim that I was on the hunt for as well. I just feel very lucky that I came across it. And with this jumper, I was dropping off a bag of donations and then on my way out I saw this and I tried it on and I was like, I have to get it. It's this really gorgeous buttery yellow v-neck. It's not itchy at all, and I feel like I've got very sensitive skin. Like right now this poncho is kind of itching me, but this one I feel no itchiness at all. It's great. I really love this worn with a white t-shirt underneath. I styled it with the green trim one, which was dumb, but I tried it on the other day with my Levi engineered and I thought that outfit was so nice, like so simple, cozy. I definitely need more simple knits like this for the winter time. It's just such a good basic. When we went to Paris last January, my friend Ellie thrifted one really similar, and I remember thinking of what a good color that was. That kind of like soft yellowy beigey color on her blonde hair looked really good, and when I saw this one it reminded me of that one that she bought. So this last piece is another jacket, and this was not cheap. I feel like the charity shops are getting real expensive now, and a lot of them have like curated designer sections and things like that, and I found that one in there. It's a Nicole Fahy jacket, another brand that I keep seeing on Vinted. Been loving so many pieces by them. It's such a fun silhouette. I love the crossover panel with the buttons. I think it's going to be nice to wear with skirts that go out and kind of play into that like doll-like look with this. To me, it also really feels like a coat I can imagine a World War II evacuee 12-year-old girl wearing, you know? Kind of has that vibe. I'm not 100% sold on it, to be honest. I was so sold on it in the shop, and then I came home and I was like, did I need that? No. I don't know if it's fully my style. I think I need to style it up a little bit. And again, I was considering selling it, and then I just thought I'd try it on for the sake of this video. And then the way I styled it in the try on, I was like, I actually really like it. So I think I need to give it a go and try and wear it with some like feminine dresses and skirts and play into that, maybe with some like sheer socks and some heels. Could be fun. And that is the end of my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really want to do a small brands haul soon as well, because I've been collecting a couple fun pieces from some amazing small businesses. So let me know if you want to see that. I think I'll do that when I move house, because I'm moving house so soon. Subscribe if you guys want to. Follow me on my socials if you want to, and I will see you in my next video.